What's going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to yet another episode of my Path to Power. Apologies for missing out on the upload yesterday. Got busy doing Memorial Day weekend stuff here in the U.S. And ended up waking up a bit late. So apologies for that, but we'll go for kind of a bit longer of an episode here today, closing in on that 10-minute mark. And as you can see, we can just get things kick-started here, doing a little trading. This is during happy hour UK time. And we're just trying to pick up some formation cards for cheap, throwing out 150 bids, seeing what we get. We don't actually get anything for that matter. Maybe a few 5-back, 3-back formations, but nothing to write home about. Nothing to that we're really going to make more than like 100 or so coin profit on. So kind of a waste of time, but that's okay. Wanted to show you anyway for those of you that are just trying to make a few hundred coins or you don't have that many coins to start, but we jump square into a match. I'm not sure which round of the tournament this is, but in the 22nd minute, what a punt from the keeper. And Zarate just finishes it nicely. It's a 30, 40, 35-yard finesse shot. I don't know. Easy as you'd like, because this guy was adamant about pulling his keeper over and over and over again. I don't know what his deal was with that, but he just seemed to think that it was a good thing to do and that it was gonna help him out. But obviously, as you know, a few minutes later in the match, it really does not. Kagawa, what an incredible long shot on that guy. He is so worth the coins. I can't say he's probably my favorite informed player that I have played with on FIFA 12 Ultimate Team. Most informed players I find to be just not even really better. Can't really tell the difference. In fact, sometimes I find them to be slightly worse. But Kagawa is unbelievable. He is well worth his weight in coins or whatever it is. But nice little chip from Zarate, and that is him pulling out his keeper again and getting buried by it in the 45th minute. So 3 goals in the first half. Nothing to complain about there, and that's setting us up for the easy victory here in whatever round of the tournament we were in. I'm not quite sure. Probably showed it in the beginning, but couldn't quite tell. Kagawa gets lucky there. Kind of a nice little scoop turn at the end, though, and puts it away clinically in the 80th to seal the deal, and that is how that first one would end. Guys, coming up on Wednesday, there is going to be a big midweek episode of Virtual Sports Gaming. For those of you that have missed out on it so far, VSG is a league currently just consisting of YouTubers. It's going to be expanded in the near future so that you guys are able to play in it as well. But it's going to, I think I have my match against the Daniel Soares. Currently, I'm sitting top of the table, pulling in, I think it's 4 wins and no losses. So that means that I've got 3 matches left. I've got the Daniel Soares, Weep Healer, and Gorskino, who is sitting just 2 points behind me in the table right now, with an equal number of matches to play. So if you guys do feel like coming and checking that out, that'll be 8 p.m. GMT on Wednesday, which is 3 p.m. EST. And that it's always a good show. It's always fun. I do appreciate your support, all the tweets and stuff. If you guys were watching on Sunday, I love interacting with you guys during that. The tweets and stuff, it is just so much fun. I do my best to respond to messages, tweets. I would recommend not sending me a message on Twitch TV, though, as I do forget to respond to those. But we go out and we just pick up a few healing cards, as I believe Palacio maybe was injured. I don't usually like to do that, but for 600 coins, it's worth it going into, I think it's the final round of the tournament, which it is indeed, I think. So we're going into the final of the tournament. This is the first time that we've played the Advanced Cup. It's worth 1,900 coins. It's been sitting there staring at us clean in the face. For the majority of this is either the semifinal or the final. It's got to be the final if I can't find an opponent. You know, EA is waiting to match me up with somebody that has won a fair few games himself. We're still working on trading to get that informed Nene. I do a little bit of that coming up here, but we come up against Corden Drawford, I think that's what his name was, but he had a nice little Brasilver thing here, and we managed to get a goal there early. 13th minute, Giorgio Chiellini managing to win that header and get us kick-started right on our way. This is actually the semi-final of the tournament. I think the final is the last match that I get myself into. But Palacio gets free. Zarate, nice little finesse shot. Great. Those two work so well as a partnership. They're very, very similar players. Zarate a little bit quicker. Palacio a little bit stronger. So they do work out to be quite nice together, but they're both pacey. They're both quick. They both have incredible shots. And with Kagawa in behind him, there is just cleverness for days. But I try to swing a nice thing in there, and it comes back to Palacio, and he says, screw it, smacks it in first time. I was shocked that didn't allow me to see a replay. I would have showed it, but that was just a beautiful volley. And we get a 3-goal lead here, but he pulls one back there in the 61st. Karasson, as you guys know, probably my favorite silver striker on the game. What an incredible shot he has on him. Scores a nice goal there in the 61st minute, but Zarate, skill dribble, you're just never, ever going to catch him. Tries to pump fake me with his goalkeeper. I kind of slowed down a little bit, but end up taking it by him nice and easy with the little... I guess it's to do it, you do a fake shot in the right direction. It's not quite a heel clicker, but I guess it's like an instep to instep. If anybody knows the actual name of that move, I would love to know so I don't butcher it anymore. But 2 goals there from Zarate, 1 from Palacio, and 1 from Chiellini in the beginning. Puts me through to the final with a 4-2-1 victory. And I think we end up pausing and just going to check the messages. But we end up going out and buying that Thomas Muller right there. 27,000 coins on an open bid. Picked up a few formation cards as well. We just put them up for 250 coins. We'll make 100 coins on each of them. Nothing stellar, but they're going to help cover the cost of the healing cards that I did pick up that I will save just in case. But that Thomas Muller, picked him up for 27,000 in a 4-3-3 set as a right wing. There were only a few of them on the market, and I do go out and check them. And you can see there, some of them are near 35,000. There are a few that are a little bit lower towards that 32,000 mark. I don't mind if mine's not the first one to sell, but I'll end up putting him up for a long time, and inevitably he will be the cheapest one on the market, and I'll be able to make about 5,000 coins on him. And 5,000 coins on a card is actually really not that bad. For a card less than 50,000 coins, if you're making 5,000 coins on that card, you're doing something probably pretty right. When you get up into that 70,000 coin range, then tax starts to play a bigger issue, and you should be aiming to make 10,000 coins on those cards, or 5 to 10,000 coins. As long as you're making profit, you're doing something right. The quick trading works so much better. Get the card in, get the card out. Don't go for the the super sell where you just try to go make just a ridiculous coin total on one single card. I'd rather make a few thousand coins here, a few thousand coins there, and let them add up. But come up into the final here against Milito, I believe that's his gamer tag, and somehow couldn't manage to clear that. And he scores on me in the 7th minute with Alexander Pozzo. He played it very, very well with a 4-2-3-1 Brazilian side. And he gets free again here with Robinho in the 29th minute. Really sloppy defending for me in this game. I could not figure out what I was doing wrong. I just felt so unresponsive. I just couldn't get my defenders to line up where I wanted them to be, and he just took absolute advantage of it and played very well, so props to him. But Palacio, nice work getting free here. 1-2s with Kagawa all day, and back to Kagawa. He's never going to miss from there. Rifles it into the back of the net. 41st a minute to manage to bring us back to 2-1 at the halftime mark. And just after halftime, we get the breakthrough we're looking for with the finesse shot from Kagawa. What an incredible amount of curve he has on him. Guys, highly recommend this player. With his Team of the Year 90 version coming out, this 87 has dropped in price. I think I paid 70,000 is what it was, but it's easily worth it. Zarate, again, the skill dribble, try to finesse it by, but Kagawa, again, perfect positioning to manage to get the rebound in the 61st. So we take the 3-2 lead, 3 goals unanswered from us, and we are well on our way, or so I thought. He manages to slip Robinho free again and brings it back level in the 64th minute, so we barely held on to that lead, and now we're back to 3 apiece, and that's how the game would end full time. But that means tournament time, we're going to extra time. And things can get a little bit dicey in extra time. As you can see, I kind of outshot him through the stats up there, but still just couldn't get them into the back of the net, and that's all that matters. 112th minute is eventually when the breakthrough comes. Nice over-the-top through pass from Zarate to Palacio, who crushes it into the back of the net, but that's how this one's going to end, guys. Anyways, guys, as always, though, if you do enjoy this video, I really do appreciate a thumbs up on this. It really does help me out. Other than that, there will be a Path to Power or maybe an In My Head out tomorrow. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.